Good evening, America. You may know me as Michael Dante, former host of the science TV fiction series Speculations of the Future. Today, though, I have more important business to discuss than colonies on the moon. U.S. government business. What's my business? Children. Where are your children? At this moment, they are going about their lives blissfully unaware of the multitude of horrors science has unleashed upon the world around us. Their ignorance must be shattered. They must be made aware of the world they live in. Thankfully, studies have shown that children respond well to instructional presentations, particularly ones featuring the alphabet. Government researchers have put together this presentation in order to educate your little innocents. So, go find them, sit them down, and hold them tight, for the following video clips are guaranteed to chill them to the very marrow of their bones. A is for alligator people, freakish human-reptile hybrids recently discovered in the swamps of Florida. B is for brain, an innocent-looking organ essential to cerebral processes. Or is it? C is for crawling eye, a race of vicious aliens who terrorized Mount Trollenberg in Switzerland. D is for doctor, lords of science who, like wizards of old, command powers beyond our comprehension. But be warned, some of these lords are no white wizards, but dark necromancers of science.
Hugo, prepare the scopolamine.
E is for Iga, a brutal caveman discovered living in the mountains by an unsuspecting scientist and his teenage daughter. F is for flying saucer, a vehicle of evil often used by invaders from outer space. G is for giant, the human form blown to gargantuan proportions, like some perverse balloon. H is for hypnotism, a weird new branch of science which delves deep into the realms of the occult and the fantastic. I is for it, a terrifying creature from beyond space. J is for Japan, a country I would think twice before visiting. It certainly didn't do this man any good.
Don't be afraid.
K is for killer shrews, horrible giant mutations that ravaged a small island, eating everything in sight. L is for lycanthrope, commonly known as werewolf, a hideous hybrid of man and canine. M is for mole people, a race of hunchbacked humanoids who live in a subterranean world ruled by a race of fanatical albinos. N is for Neanderthal, a race of primitive ape men thought to be extinct until fairly recently. O is for outer space, a vast realm of unknowable uncertainty from which many strange things come. P is for puppet people, regular people like you and I shrunk to tiny sizes by a deranged former puppeteer.
Sally.
Q is for Quetzalcoatl, a feathered Aztec serpent god long believed to be mythical. Recent studies have shown that this particular myth may have some basis in fact. R is for ray gun, an alien weapon with devastating and deadly effects. S is for spider, the worst kind of terrestrial being imaginable, a creature whose good qualities are inversely proportional to their size. T is for teenagers. These adolescent human life forms are low on intelligence but high on hormones. A disastrous mix. U is for uranium, an element used in many nuclear experiments. Unless handled carefully, such experiments yield horrifying results. V is for Venus, the second planet from our sun, apparently home to these robotic life forms. W is for Wasp Woman, a human-insect hybrid that came about from experimenting with insect glands. X is for Planet X, home to this strange life form. Y is for Yongari, a giant monster from South Korea who feeds on fuel. And finally, Z is for Zombie, an inanimate human made animate through unnatural means. And with the letter Z, we come to the end of our presentation. If during the course of this video you have felt fear creeping down your spine or unease tingle across the surface of your skin, then I have done my job. In this present crisis, only the paranoid will survive.
Camera 3, get off the track. Camera 3, oh dear God!